Good evening, students. Welcome to 6th standard social class. Today we are going to see in geography unit 1 Asia and Europe. Before we start the lesson, we are going to see the learning objectives. First one, to understand the location, extent and political divisions of the continents of Asia and Europe. Second point, to know about the physical features and drainage of these two continents. Third one, to understand the climate and natural vegetation of these continents. Fourth one, to discuss the economic activities and resources. Fifth one, to appraise the cultural mosaic of both the continents. Last point, to gain the skill of locating the given places of the map. So before we start the lesson, in the first term already we studied what is continent and how many continents are there in the world. Already we studied in the first term. Children, anyone guess or anyone know the answer? What is continents? The vast land masses on earth are called continents. There are 7 continents in the world. They are Asia, Africa, North America, South America, Antarctica, Europe and Australia. These are the 7 continents. And why should we study about Asia and Europe, children? Why? Because Asia is our home continent. Asia is our home continent. That means India is present in the Asian continent. Okay, India is present in the which continent? The continent of Asia. So that is called as our home continent. And why should we know about or why should we read about Europe? Why? Because Europe is our neighboring continent. Europe is our neighboring continent. So this is the reason to study about the Asia and the Europe continents. Okay, children. Okay. Now we are going to see Asia first, followed by Europe. Okay. Asia is the largest and the most populous continent in the world. Asia is the largest and the most populous continent in the world. It covers about 30% of the world's land area and about 60% of the world's population. Okay, so 30% in the land, the location area, and 60% of the population, that is people living. Okay, so that is people's population. Okay, so important points only we have to read here because this is the big lesson. So we have to know the important points. Okay, and Asia has, that means it has a different types of physical and cultural features, that is lofty mountains, plateaus, plains, islands and peninsulas are the major physiographic features of Asia. So Asia has different types of physical and cultural features. Lofty mountains, plateaus, plains, islands and peninsulas are the major physiographic features of Asia. Okay, so many perennial rivers flow through different parts of Asia. So many perennial rivers means throughout year. Throughout year the river flows water. Okay, so it flows through different parts of Asia. So these rivers valleys are the cradles of Asian civilizations. Okay, already we studied in the first and second terms. Early people, they settled near riverside because every time throughout year water is present in the river, so people wants to settle near the riverside, and they do the agriculture work also. Okay, so there are three civilizations they started in the places, that is Indus Valley, Mesopotamian, and Chinese civilizations. So what are the three civilizations, children? Indus Valley, Mesopotamian civilization, and Chinese civilization. Okay, next one, we have to know the location and area. So what are the measurement of Asia? Asia extends from 10 degree 11 minute south side to 81 degree 12 minute north latitudes, and from 26 degree 2 minute east to 169 degree 40 minute west longitudes. It spreads for an area of 44 million kilometer square. Okay, so this is the location and area of Asia. Okay, next one, next boundaries. What are all the things bounded by Asia? Asia is bounded by the Arctic Ocean in the north, Pacific Ocean in the east, Indian Ocean in the south, and the Ural Mountains, Caucasus Mountains, Red Sea, Mediterranean Sea, Caspian Sea, and Black Sea in the west side. Okay, so all the fourth side are surrounded. These are the things. And the Suez Canal. The Suez Canal separates Asia from Africa. The Suez Canal. Here, this is the Africa, continent of Africa and Asia. In between, there is a Suez Canal. There is a canal. There is a canal, that is water flows. Canal, that is called Suez Canal. So the Suez Canal separates Asia and Africa. Okay, children. Next, we are going to see political divisions. What are all the political divisions? There are, according to the landscape, the Asia is divided into 5 stratus. One is East Asia, that is Asia, east side present in the Asia, that is called East Asia. A second one, Southeast Asia, both south and east side in between Asia, that is called Southeast Asia. Third one, South Asia, south side present, no? That is called South Asia. Fourth one, Southwest. Fourth one, Southwest Asia. And fifth one, Central Asia. These are all the 5 major landscape of Asia. Okay. Okay, children. Next one, we are going to see what are the major groups. What are the major, this is the political of Asia. So there are 48 countries present in Asia. So Asia is the big continent. Already we studied, no, it's the largest continent. In the largest continent, there are 48 countries. 48 countries present in Asian continent. So this is the countries. So different colors, no? Each colors denotes different countries. Russia, Kazakhstan, Mongolia, Iran, Iraq, Saudi Arabia, India, and so many countries are present. Turkey, Syria, okay, here Thailand, Myanmar, China, and so many countries are present. So totally 48 countries are present in the continent of Asia. Okay, so this continent of Asia is divided into 5 major groups. 5 major groups. Major groups means important groups. Okay, so that means first one, the northern lowlands. The north side present the lands, no, that is lowlands, the northern lowlands. Second one, the central high mountains. The central high mountains. Third one, the southern plateaus. The southern plateaus. Fourth one, the great plains. The great plains, that is where we living, no? So the Great Plains, and fifth one, the island groups. The island groups, there are different types of islands are present, that is Indonesia, Singapore, and so many islands are present, no? So the group of islands. Okay, now we have to see one by one. We have to see the each headings, what are the important points or important things present, we have to see. First one, the northern lowlands. The northern lowlands, the lowlands that is called Siberian plain. Siberian plain. Okay, next one, the central highlands. The central side highlands, there are two knots are present. Two knots are present. One is Pamir knot and second one Armenian knot. So we have to know the meaning of knot. Knot refers to the convergence of mountain ranges. There are two mountains, that is Pamir and Armenian. There are two mountains are present. The two mountains, it meet at a particular place, that is overlapping. That is overlapping. That is called knot. Okay, that is called knot. Next one, children, the Hindukush range, the Sulaiman range, the Himalayan range, and the Tian Shan range radiate from the Pamir knot. So Pamir knot. So this is the Pamir knot, children. The white color denotes no Pamir. So these are all the Pamir knots. The red color, no, it's a mountain range. Mountain is a continuous so going, no. So there are Hindu Kush range, Sulaiman range, the Himalayan range, and the Tian Shan range radiate from the Pamir knot. Okay, next one we are going to see next one, the Taurus and the Bontain ranges radiate from the Armenian knot. In the Armenian knot, the Taurus and the Bontain ranges radiate from the Armenian knot. Okay, and next we are going to see the Himalayan mountain. The Himalayan mountain. Here is the Himalaya in India, no? So on the top there is a Himalayan range. So the Himalayan range, the Himalayan mountain range is the highest mountain range in the world. So the Himalayan mountain range is the highest mountain range in the world. Mount Everest. Mount Everest, that is 8,848 meter. 8,848 meter is the highest peak in Asia as well as among the world. So Mount Everest is the highest peak in the continent of Asia as well as in the world. Okay, children, next we are going to see the lowest. So we studied the, we know the highest places, and we are going to see the lowest point. Which is the lowest point in the Asia also we have to know, no. So the lowest point in the world is located in Dead Sea in Asia. So highest point of Asia is Mount Everest, that is 8,848 meter, and the lowest point in the world is located in Dead Sea. It is also present in the continent of Asia. Okay, and the important plateaus also present in the continent of Asia, that is the plateau of Anatolia, the plateau of Anatolia, the plateau of Iran, the plateau of Iran. Third one, the plateau of Tibet, the plateau of Tibet. Plateau means nothing but, children, on the mountain ranges there is a plain region, there is a flat region. People can live in that places also, that is called plateau. So there are three plateaus are present. One is the plateau of Anatolia, second one the plateau of Iran, third one the plateau of Tibet. Okay, so already this name is also we have to heard many times. So Tibet is called the roof of the world. Tibet is called the roof of the world, and it is also known as the third pole. The third pole because of its cold weather, largest reserve of fresh water and inhospitable environment. So Tibet is called the roof of the world. Okay, next one children, we are going to see the Asian physical. Asian physical. Here the Ural Mountains is present in between the Asia and the Europe. Ural Mountain that is present in the west direction, and here West Siberian Plain, Central Siberian Plain, and Manchurian Plains, and here so Himalayas, Indo-Gangetic Plain, Himalayas, Indo-Gangetic Plain. This is the Thar Desert here in India. So the present on the Thar desert. Okay, and so many places also present, and the rivers also flows through Asia. Okay, so this is the Asia physical. Next one children, we are going to see, we have to see one by one Southern Plateaus. Next heading, Southern Plateaus. South side, what are all the plateaus are present? One is Arabian Plateaus, it is present in Saudi Arabia. Deccan Plateau, it is present in India. Shan Plateau, it is present in Myanmar. Yunnan Plateau, it is present in China. So there are 4 plateaus are present in the continent of Asia. Among these plateaus, the Arabian Plateau that is present in the Saudi Arabia is the largest plateau. Okay, next one, the Great Plains. Next one, the Great Plains. So the Great Plains are formed by the major rivers of Asia. They are the West Siberian Plain, Oban, Yenisei, Manchurian Plain, Amur, Great Plain of China, Yangshan, Sikyong, Indo-Gangetic Plain, Indus and Ganga, Mesopotamian Plain, Tigris and Euphrates, and the Irrawaddy Plain, Irrawaddy. So these are all the great plains present in the continent of Asia. Next one, island groups. Already we studied island groups. Island means fully surrounded by water. The center region is the plain region, that is called island. So numerous islands are present in the Pacific coast of Southeast Asia. Kuril, Taiwan, Singapore and Borneo are the important island groups. Okay, in the Philippines, Japan Islands and the Indonesia are the major archipelagos in Asia. So there are group of islands is called archipelagos. Okay children, next one, here there are major rivers of Asia. There are 10 rivers present in the continent of Asia, and where it started, and where it goes outflow, and what is the length of the river, we have to this given. Okay, so there are 10 rivers are present. Next one children, drainage. Next one, drainage. Here is the Sri Lanka is an island. Sri Lanka. So in the India, separate one like flame like shape is present. No? That is called Sri Lanka. So Sri Lanka is an island which is located in the Bay of Bengal. So this is also Sri Lanka is also island. It is present in the Bay of Bengal. A group of islands is called an archipelago. The largest archipelago is Indonesia. So many islands is together called archipelago. It is in Indonesia. Okay, next one, drainage. The rivers of Asia originate mostly from the central highlands. The Ob, Yenisei and Lena are the major rivers that flow towards the north and drain into the Arctic Ocean. Okay, and South Asia has many perennial rivers. In the South Asia, south side, so has many perennial rivers. Already I told perennial rivers means throughout year the water flows. Okay, so that is Brahmaputra, Indus, Ganga and Irrawaddy, which originates from the snow-covered high mountains that do not freeze during winter. The Euphrates and Tigris flow in West Asia. The Amur, Huanghe, Yangtze, and Mekong rivers flow in the south and southeastern parts of Asia. So, Yangtze is the largest river in Asia. So, river Yangtze is the largest river in the continent of Asia. Okay. The three Korgas Dam has been constructed across the river Yangtze. So, in the river Yangtze, there are three dams. Three dams is constructed across the river. It is the largest power station dam in the world. It fulfills 10% of power needs of China. Okay, next one, climate. Climate. Asia exhibits a variety of climate. The northern part of Asia experiences severe long winter and cool summer, and the precipitation is in the form of snow. Okay, next one, a moderate rainfall 50 millimeter to 250 millimeter. Okay, next one, children. Next one, in India, Mount Ram. In India, Mount Ram 11,871 millimeter receives the rainfall. So, this place is called the wettest place in the world. Wettest place in the world because the Mount Ram in India receives highest rainfall. So, it is a wettest place in the world. Okay. Next one, children. There are deserts also present. Deserts also present in the continent of Asia, that is Arabian desert present in Saudi Arabia, Thar desert present in India and Pakistan desert, and cold deserts Gobi and Takla-Makran deserts. Okay, the largest desert in Asia is the Arabian desert is the largest desert present in Asian continent. Thank you, children.